Welcome to our studio, the game of Ingrid Michaelson.
There she is.
Ingrid, welcome. We know you're a big Game of Thrones fan, yeah?
Yeah, I am.
Because we have our poster up, Game of KOST, so it's me and Darlene and Ryan, and we're happy you like it.
Do you have I wanted to, I've been asking, I asked my manager the other day, I was like, please ask me trivia questions. Like, I'm begging other people to ask me trivia questions.
Question
Because I can't just look on my own. That seems really sad and lame. I want to
know.
Oh, no, now I'm afraid that you're going to ask me something too hard. Now I'm inching back. Okay, what, go.
Why was the Starbucks cup there?
No, see, I don't know the Starbucks cup. That's not true trivia. That's trivia about the production. Why was the Starbucks cup there?
We don't know yet.
I mean, I'm assuming that somebody was drinking Starbucks and they just didn't.
Yeah, but think of all of the channels that has to pass through, all the eyes that were on that.
Because you know what? Everybody was drinking out of horns and all that stuff. They probably just were like, oh, it's another cup of ale or something.
But you would think an editor or someone in distribution,
you would think,
right?
You know what's funny? Because I watch that show so much, and every time a new season comes, I prepare and watch from season 1 all the way through. So I've watched season 1 like 6 times now, 7 times.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then so forth and so on. And I always look for like just a little something. I'm like, is there going to be like a cell phone in someone's pocket or, you know, a Twizzler on the floor from Crafty or something? But I never found anything. And then I didn't even see the Starbucks cup. But I saw it after the fact. Somebody, you know, everyone went crazy. Starbucks cup! No.
Did you go to Sansa Stark's wedding to Joe Jonas in Vegas?
So I posted a picture with her, and she's still in her outfit, but I was just randomly invited to the after party from the Billboard Music Awards, the Jonas. I don't know how it happened. I don't know any of them. I think it might have been an oversight, but I was there.
You're Ingrid Michaelson. Of course they'd invite you.
Yeah. So I saw her, and I was so excited because I love the show so much, and I didn't want to be creepy because I could tell she was just married because she had a sash across her body that said "just married."
Yeah.
I'm a little bit behind on pop culture. I thought they were already married, so I was a bit confused. And then I put the pieces together because one of the Jonas brothers said they just got married. I was like, oh, okay. The youngest one, Nick.
Right. Yeah,
the
Nick.
young one. He was like, enjoy yourself. You know, my brother just got married. I was like, oh, okay. And that's why she has a just married banner across her body. So I finally managed to like wrangle her. I didn't want to like, you know, be a crazy fan, but I was. So I saw my moment and I dove and I was like, I'm Ingrid Michaelson and I love you so much. And she was like, oh, I don't know if she knew who I was, but she acted like she did. And she hugged me and I was like, can I have a picture? And she's like, of course. And then we just took a picture and then that was it. But I was not there for their actual wedding. I was just there for the moments after.
But you were invited. So
yeah, I was invited to the after party, not the wedding.
Well, that's still something, Ingrid.
Yes.
Well, we owe you a huge congratulations. Stranger songs, and then also Missing You.
Yeah.
Out today, Missing You.
My new single's out today.
Yay. And I love the lyrics. I can feel you through the static. Kissing me, I'm missing you.
Yeah. So my whole record that's coming out in, I can't say yet. Can I say yet? I can't say yet. But it's coming out in June. Is about, well, it's based on and inspired by the show Stranger Things. So I love Game of Thrones. I love Stranger Things. I love TV people, okay? I do. And I felt very inspired by the show. It's just like there's something about me and nostalgia. And the show is so nostalgic to me. It's so 1980s to me. And I used it as a vehicle to write music. And so I wrote songs from the point of view of these characters, except that it ends up becoming, you know, from your own mind and your own soul as well. But this particular song is like a love triangle song about, I don't want to give anything away from the show, but it's one character who's with one person and is thinking about being with another person. So it's that old love triangle when he's kissing me, I'm missing you. Yeah, but it's relatable. There's like little Easter eggs if you know the show, and if you don't know the show, you won't even.
Is there a Starbucks cup in it?
There is. Yeah, it's in the background. You can hear it. I'm tapping on it.
Has Millie Bobby Brown reached out to you?
No. Somebody tell her to reach out to me. I'm a little obsessed.
Is she your favorite on the show?
Yeah, she's just she's such a badass.
Right?
I love that the most powerful character is a 14-year-old girl.
Right.
On the show. I think it's such a great thing such a great moment and statement to make right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and I know you're all about the music, and even though you can't tell us when Stranger Songs is coming out. At least we get one today.
Yes.
Missing You. Would you like to go into acting and singing together? Because you're no stranger to the stage or acting.
No, I did a little stint on Broadway 2 summers ago, and I am actually writing The Notebook for Broadway right now.
Nice.
Which I don't plan on being in because the songs I'm writing are super hard to sing, and I want somebody who can really sing.
Who do you
Some
envision?
amazing, Broadway actor who can hit those notes that I can't hit. Because I'm like, and then they go really loud right here where I'm like, but yeah, so I'm writing that and very, very excited about sort of being behind the scenes.
Okay.
Because I'm not really, I can shine up if I have to, but I like just being in
shine up
in pajamas.
I can hit high. Yeah. Well, but what if Stranger Things invites you to be on the show?
Oh, I don't know.
And will they incorporate your music into their show?
Well, they used all 80s stuff or score, so they don't do any new stuff. But you never know.
You never know. And I think
my boyfriend's on the show. My boyfriend plays Billy's dad. So Billy, was only in one episode in the second season, but Billy's like the new mean hot guy, and he plays his mean dad.
Oh, so he's a hot dad.
So, well, he's not a hot dad. He's a mean dad. A mean dad to a hot kid. Can I say that? That sounds really weird. But he's he's on the show. So yeah, I'm like, come on,
yeah,
get me on there.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll just be an extra.
Well,
just dress me in like an 80s prom dress, and I'll be awkwardly in the background.
Why not?
Why not?
Missing You has that kind of 80s vibe too. You
Yeah.
captured that.
Yeah, we wanted the record to sound like it was just like sprinkled a little 80s dust on it. We didn't want it to be like heavy, such guitar solos on every single track. Although there is a guitar solo on one song, and it's really pretty rad. And I did not play it because I can't guitar solo. But we wanted it to be like touched by the 80s. That sounds really gross. Touched by the 80s, not dripping in the 80s.
Yeah.
So yeah, there was like a little sort of 80s vibe to the song. But I feel like there's also a lot of current feelings to it as well.
Do you get kind of those nerves, those butterflies, like, okay, I am unleashing a child to the world,
Yes.
and I hope you love it. And we do love it.
I do. I get really nervous. And really anxious right around, more so than excited. Like my manager's like, "Aren't you excited?" Because she tries to like ask me things that she is, and I'm like, "I'm really nervous," and because it is. It's like your child, like you're putting this creation out in the world, and inevitably, especially in this culture, people are going to rip it apart, and they're going to have issues with this, and so I'm just sort of like. I just get nervous, and then once it's out and everything sort of settles, and I see where things are, then I feel better. But it's really nerve-wracking.
Well, congratulations, because we love it.
I am excited. I don't want to be a downer.
Right,
I am excited, but I also am a completely anxious and nervous person. So,
and as a songwriter, your mind's probably always going. So you're probably that cut. I think, and my impression is that you write something, you put it out, it's just great, but you're on to the next thing, like thinking all the time. You seem like a real thinking person.
Yeah, thank you. I am a thinking person.
Yeah, maybe it's hard to like just relax into it and go, I'm going to just ride this. And
it is very hard for me to do that in all aspects of my life. You're like a therapist. Can we talk?
Yes, we can. I know how I got that vibe in such a short amount of time. I feel that from you, Ingrid. So maybe we're connected on a sister level.
We are. I feel like I need to be on a couch crying. Oh no, it's true.
Well, is there any advice that you would give to others who look up to you so much, who want to take your same path?
Oh God.
Because so many, and also girls look up to you because you're a singer-songwriter. You can also act. You're doing all these things, and you're aspirational.
I think sort of what you said about the idea of always having your mind going forward, it can cause some negativity in that it doesn't allow you to rest in a place of peace in your moment. But there's also a good side of it, if you can harness the good side, which is always moving, always thinking, always adding to what you're doing, always learning and growing, making mistakes, but learning from those mistakes. And just in my head, it is like a constant wheel, and sometimes it can get really tiresome, but it's where all my ideas come from, and it's how I keep moving forward and how I keep growing. So I think try to find, which I struggle with, try to find the balance of finding your peace and finding your moments of solace, but also to not lay in that, not to just rest on your laurels, so to speak, to keep moving and to keep creating, because that's the only thing I can do. That's the only thing that makes me happy, is to keep moving forward and keep creating. And unless you want to just retire and just relax and do whatever, that's fine. That's your choice. But if you want to keep going, you got to literally keep going and keep thinking and keep creating and getting inspired and putting yourself in front of new things. And, I'm going to every single musical I can get my hands on right now. So I'm just absorbing everything. It's like a job, going to see all this theater. But listening to new music, it's just fill your mind with lots of inspiration and read, and that's my
great advice.
Mm-hmm.
That's really great advice. Oh, thank you,
I take
Ingrid.
a vacation every once in a while.
That's good.
Yeah.
And you always look good doing it too.
Yeah.
I love all your outfits.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I shine up okay.
Yeah,
you
you
do.
shine up real good, Ingrid Michaelson.